Hello, 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 everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to another video. We're going to be reading Chapter 6 in the Circle of Fire by Don Miguel Ruiz. Chapter 6 is titled Inner Silence, and we're going to start out with learning how to silence our thoughts. So this is a bit of a meditation, so I wanted to let you know. And if you wanted to go along with it and listen to it first, you're welcome to, but we're going to jump actually just right in to this little test that the author is posing you give a try. All right. So chapter 6, Inner Silence. I want you to focus your attention on your inner silence, a place inside you that is the origin of everything that you are. It is a space between you and you, a little space of creation, a little space of multidimensional choices where the dream of life begins. Relax your body completely. Let go of any tension. Let go of any problems that you have in your life. Let go of any thoughts or judgments. Let go of everything and give yourself permission to be present in the eternal now. This is a moment to disconnect from the rest of the world, to detach from reality as you know it. Ignore any noises around you. Get as comfortable as possible so that you don't need to move. We are going to test your will against the temptation to move your body. Which is stronger, your temptation or your will? Once you are still, you may be tempted to move, to adjust your body or to get up and see what is happening around you. Use your will and do not move. Even if you feel a fly on your face, don't move, don't scratch. The only thing moving should be your lungs. If your will is strong, you will not move. Once you've been still for a while, you may start to feel different body sensations. Perhaps your head will feel big or your legs and arms will feel strange. If you begin to have these feelings, you are close to stopping the mind from thinking. Between the end of one thought and the beginning of the next is a space. In that space, you will find your inner silence. Inner silence is a place of choice where every thought in the mind is created. It is the place where dreaming begins, a place where you can witness the creation of thought. Once you find the inner silence in your mind, all of your senses will start to awaken. Perhaps you will hear birds singing and feel a sense of communion with the birds. Maybe you will hear the rain and experience a communion with the rain. You might hear beautiful music or just silence and the beating of your heart. Feel yourself perceiving these sounds, creating beautiful emotions inside you. Now focus all of your attention on your lungs. Imagine that only your lungs and the air exist. Feel the air in your lungs as you never have before. Notice your emotional reaction every time you inhale. You and the air share the most wonderful communion. Breathe in slowly so you can feel the air expanding your lungs. Feel the pleasure as the air enters into your lungs. Prolong that pleasure by inhaling very, very slowly, and then keep the air inside your lungs until you feel the need to exhale. Exhale very, very slowly so you can feel the pleasure as you allow the air to leave your lungs. Keep expelling the air until you need to inhale again. Breathe in slowly again until you cannot inhale anymore, and then release the air slowly. Every time you inhale and exhale, feel the pleasure of being alive, the pleasure of breathing. It is something so simple that we take for granted every moment of our lives. Now I would like you to focus your attention on your emotions. Imagine that the air is made of love. Every time you inhale, love is filling your lungs and every portion of your chest cavity. Your emotional reaction is to accept all the love entering your body, and you react by loving that wonderful connection. You are not afraid to receive all that love, and you enjoy it as you never have before. Prolong this pleasure by expanding your lungs to the maximum until you have the need to exhale. Breathe in slowly again, and as the love fills your lungs, let it overflow into your heart. Open your heart and let the love fill your heart. When your heart is filled to the maximum, feel the love going through your veins and arteries and filling every part of your body. Imagine a complete healing for your physical body and your mind. Every time you inhale, imagine that all love is going directly to your heart and circulating through your body, cleansing every emotion and every concept in your mind. Feel the love enter every cell, every organ, and every possible space. Feel your entire body being purified and cleansed. Picture the love cleansing whatever toxins exist in your body, whatever pain exists in your body. See your blood carrying off all the things that no longer serve you. Inhale all the love you possibly can take in, then exhale everything you no longer need. Use all the love that exists outside you to awaken all the love that exists inside you. Inhale all the love again, then exhale slowly, and send all your love to the world without any resistance. Imagine that you are not afraid to give all your love to the world. Your love is so great that you can send it to the entire world, and still it is endless. Keep using your imagination, and now imagine that every one of the atoms in your body is a tiny star. Imagine your body is an entire universe made of billions and billions of little stars. Imagine that everything in creation is made of stars. Only stars and the space between the stars exist. The space between the stars is much larger than the space the stars themselves occupy. But that space between the stars is not empty. It is filled with light. That light contains the force that moves the stars and gives shape and form to atoms, to molecules, to everything. Light carries all the wisdom and information of the universe. Light is a messenger, and the message is life. It is life that creates the stars. It is life that creates the atoms in our body. It is life that is the messenger of the world. Life is a force. It is pure energy, and it is the real you. Imagine that you are life, and you are passing through everything, everywhere. You are always in action, always transforming. Imagine yourself as a newborn infant growing up in front of your eyes, becoming a little child, a young adult, a mature human, an old human, an empty body without life, without you. Imagine that you are the force that makes the whole process happen, the force that acts on every kind of species in the universe, every human, every fish, every plant, every tree. You are the force that opens a rose. You are the force creating the thoughts in your mind. You are the force creating your whole dream through knowledge and imagination, memory, and emotions. Without you, without life, the whole dream dissolves and awareness disappears. You are pure awareness, and physical matter is a mirror for the light that is life. Without you, your body would just collapse and disintegrate. But you, the life force, are eternal. Now imagine that life is the same force as love. Inhale and exhale. With each breath, the love from the stars merge with the love between all the atoms in your body and becomes one. Every time you inhale, your lungs expand and all the stars of your body expand. Every time you exhale, your lungs contract and all the stars of your body contract. The microcosm and macrocosm are one being. With every breath, all the stars in the cosmos expand and contract with the same rhythm as the stars in your body. Feel the connection between the rhythm of your lungs and the expansion and contraction of the cosmos. This is the communion of love between you and God. Since you were born and even before, you have been interacting with life, with God, or what we can call also divine spirit. When you imagine that you are your lungs and that the air is made of love, the only thing you breathe in is divine spirit. When you perceive light, everything you perceive is divine spirit. Everything you hear and everything you feel is divine spirit. Perhaps you never noticed that you are only interacting with divine spirit, because divine spirit is the only thing that exists. Feel your relationship with Divine Spirit, the one who creates you. Every breath is the most wonderful act of love within Divine Spirit. Every time you inhale, Divine Spirit goes inside you, and you merge with Divine Spirit, becoming one. All the love that you feel is Divine Spirit going inside you and possessing you. Every time you exhale, your love is so intense and profound that you go inside Divine Spirit and merge into one. And you no longer know if you are the lungs or the air, if you are you or you are the Divine Spirit. Keep using your imagination and imagine that the interaction of love between you and Divine Spirit is how you were created. Imagine that the merging of the breath between you and Divine Spirit is how everything in the universe was created. In the beginning, the only thing that existed was Divine Spirit. It was formless, peaceful, and full of unconditional love. There was only infinite darkness because there was no mirror for it to see itself. Divine Spirit could feel itself, and it felt wonderful. But then it had a strong desire to see itself. So it created you, and it could see itself in you because you are the mirror. You reflect its beauty, and as soon as it sees you, its heart is so full of love for you that it has the need to merge with you. Then you merge, and as soon as you merge, it is alone again. But it remembers your beautiful face, and it misses you. Divine Spirit wants to see you again, and the desire is so strong that it creates you again, and it sees your beautiful face again, and its love is so strong that it has the need to merge with you. Then you merge, and it is alone again. It is missing you, and its desire is so strong that it creates you again. Then you merge, and there is creation, and you merge again and again and again. When Divine Spirit is matter, it feels the ecstasy of God passing through it. When Divine Spirit is formless, it is that ecstasy passing through matter, giving it form. Divine Spirit, the light of God, is coming and going, manifesting and unmanifesting. This is the rhythm of life, the verse of love. This interaction is how life creates the stars, how life creates matter, and matter becomes the mirror that reflects the light. Matter is an eternal reproduction of light, and we, light, we, God, manifest in billions of different creations to explore and celebrate life. All of your life, without even knowing it, you have been interacting with Divine Spirit to co-create a world of illusion, the dream of your life. You were born a great magician, and with the gift of magic, you create your personal story. In your personal story, there are hundreds of characters, but mainly the story is based on you. The rest of the characters help you to justify your interactions with Divine Spirit. Inner silence, that space between your thoughts, is the place where you can witness the creation of different images in the mind. Inner silence is the place of silent knowledge where you know everything and you can see that there are multiple choices. This is the beginning of dreaming, and from this place you can begin to direct the dream. Nothing is impossible for life. Life has the power to create anything without limit. And because you are life, then just like magic, you can change the dream of your life. From this point of view, you can shift your awareness from your reasoning mind to the reality of light and love itself. With just this simple shift of perception, any dream you can dream becomes possible. And not only is it possible, it is easy for you to modify the dream. You don't need to live in a nightmare anymore. You can live in heaven. It is your choice. You can use inner silence to begin letting go of everything you believe about yourself. Just imagine what you could do if you really believed that you are life. Imagine the possibility of what you could do with the awareness that you are a manifestation of God. It is not just a theory, you are life. You are that force that is creating the dream in your mind. You are that force that moves your physical body. But you are not just your physical body. Your physical body is just the way you manifest the light of God in this reality. Life exists without matter as we know it in all different forms and in other realities. There are millions of different realities, and because you are life, you can manifest through any of the realities that exist in the universe. Open yourself to the possibility of a brand new relationship with God. one that begins with awareness. With awareness, it is possible for you to perceive divine spirit, to understand that everything in existence is an expression of God. There is only you and God. There is nothing else. Feel the presence of divine spirit in your physical body. Feel the life that is alive inside you. That life is God. Now here is our prayer for divinity, which goes along with this, even though it's titled Inner Silence. We're also talking about divine light and the divine spirit. Okay, so prayer for divinity. Thank you, Creator, giver of life itself, for the gift of awareness you have given me. Thank you for everything I have received this day, especially for the freedom to be who I really am. I know that I am divine spirit. I know that I am the force that is life, the manifestation of your power that becomes the life of humans. Help me to recover my divine consciousness and to humbly accept my own divinity. Today, Creator, is a wonderful day for a love communion with you. I know that I am an expression of your divine love. Let me accept your love because I am worthy of your love, because you created me and you only create perfection. Today, Creator, I will use my life to express your will and to share my joy wherever I go. Thank you for the opportunity to imagine what could be if I shift my awareness and accept my own divinity. Amen. All right. So the first part of the chapter obviously was a bit of a meditation or an exercise. And then we talked a little bit about inner silence. And then we ended with our prayer for divinity. So I hope that you enjoyed this chapter. And I will see you again very soon for the next chapter. I think we only have just a few left. The next chapter is titled The Wedding Day, but I don't think that's exactly what we're talking about. I think it might be a play on words. We'll see. But thank you so much for joining me so far. I hope you've all been enjoying this quicker, easier read so far. Today's our longest video for this book. But until next time, please take care of yourself. Please take care of those around you. And I will see you again very soon for our next chapter. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.